Let me ask you something real and deep. Have you ever seen two people deeply in love, living together yet very miserable? Or maybe you've been told love is enough, but deep down you know that something is missing. The truth is, love and looks alone are not enough for a real, intentional, and meaningful relationship. Yes, something must attract you to someone, but what holds you, what builds you is more important in any meaningful relationship. Hello everyone, my name is Ediya Francis Kwame and welcome to Ediya Pill. As we dive into the 7 holistic aspects of living, today we are going to dive deep into how to build real relationships that last. At the end of this video, I will share with you how to know if someone truly loves you and actionable plans you can take to heal from past wounds, because wholeness attracts wholeness. So kindly stay tuned and undistracted. In today's world, we know how to fall in love, but very few know how to build relationship. This video is for you if you are tired of shallow dating, you are scared of broken marriages, or you are just ready to stop repeating the same painful patterns and mistakes you've always been repeating in relationship. Because love is not the goal. Growth, alignment, purpose, and peace are the goals. So let's talk about real relationship success. What it really takes from knowing yourself to choosing the right person to building daily connections. This is why love and attraction alone are not enough. Most people today are seduced by two things, that is chemistry and charm. But hear this, chemistry without character is a trap, yes. And love without alignment is pain in disguise. You can be wildly attracted to someone who is not good for your soul. Love involves a feeling, but love itself is not a feeling. Because when emotions drive a vehicle and reason sits quietly behind as a passenger, love speeds recklessly, and the vulnerable heart inevitably gets the casualty of being involved in an accident. Most people refer it as heartbreak, but real relationships are built on discernment, emotional intelligence, shared vision, and daily commitment. Let's now dive into Ediya's 5 stages to building a relationship that lasts. The first stage is to know yourself. Yes, the most important relationship you will ever have aside knowing God is knowing yourself. And you can't choose the right partner if you don't even know who you are. So here are questions to ask yourself, right? What are my values and non-negotiable in a relationship? It can be faith, it can be purpose, deep communication, mutual respect, mutual support, respect for boundary, loyalty, integrity, authenticity, character. Yes, you must have a value that is non-negotiable. It can be an unbeliever. You have nothing to do with them. And you should also ask yourself, am I looking for a partner or a therapist? Because you see, marriage is not a rehabilitation center where we rehabilitate wrongly brought up people with bad character to help them come out of their trauma. You are not a therapist, right? Let them deal with their trauma. Run for your life. What wounds from childhood or past relationship do I still carry? You have to heal from past wound, and you don't have to carry your insecurities on others. There are good people, but it is those who are hurt that hurt others. So make sure you are healed before you continue to enter a new relationship. And the last question is, what does healthy love looks like for me? Whether it is emotional or spiritual safety, whether it is growth, whether it is freedom wrapped together as commitment, right? And when you truly know yourself, you stop mistaking trauma bonding for chemistry. You begin choosing with wisdom, not wounds. Ediya's second stage to build a relationship that lasts is to choose from alignment, not desperation. In a world obsessed with timeliness and loneliness, many people settle for fear, not for alignment. But choosing from loneliness makes you more lonelier in a relationship. You need to understand that not everybody is called to marry. Yes, it's true. But if you are called to be married, then your partner should be a multiplier, not a weight you should be carrying along. Marry purpose, not preference. You need to choose alignment, not just attachment. Red flags to watch out for in this stage is that people who don't know their life direction. You need to have a plan for your life. You need to know where you are going. When your babe asks you, baby, where are you going? Don't just say, even God told Abraham, let's go, so let's go. No, you need to have a plan. You can't talk about money with someone. You can't talk about purpose with them or faith and tension arises. No, you don't need to give 50%. You have to give 100% each of your all. Their character does not meet their charisma. You see, don't say one thing and do otherwise, right? When someone professes to be a believer and their character conflicts with their belief system, you see, if that person didn't allow God to work on their character, you are not a magician. You are not a therapist to help them of that character, because people don't change. Yes, people reveal. When a content is pressurized, let's say when I pressure an orange, what comes out of the orange is orange juice. It cannot be fuel or apple juice. By this, what you do at any point in your life is a real revelation of who you truly are. When people become prosperous, poor, they get political power, or they marry, these are all forms of pressure. So never say he or she is now good, he is now bad, he is now arrogant, he is now womanizing, he is now abusive, he is now greedy, he is now caring, he is now loving. When he or she got rich, when he or she had political power, when he or she got married, the truth is that is what they have been always. They were contained in them, and when this form of pressure came upon them, they are now releasing the content inside them. Ediya Pill has a video link about deep insight into love that we dealt very deep into red flags and green flags. I will link it up to this video. But for clarity purposes, green flags you should also check out for is someone with peace and godly passion, someone with shared vision and values, someone with mutual respect and self-responsibility. When reality hits you, you will know that beauty and sex, it's not equal to fatherhood, it's not equal to motherhood, it cannot parent. You need to pay and be responsible. You need to have ability to grow and evolve, right? Alignment is when your values, your goals, and your growth are synced together. You don't need someone who is perfect. You need someone who has purpose and is willing to learn and grow. Great communication isn't about talking a lot. No, it is honest. It is gentle truth shared with someone who we care for. It is feeling heard without fear and listening with the intent to understand, not just to reply. It is about presence, it's about calmness, it's about feeling safe enough to be your raw self, to bring that childishness in you, to be honest with yourself and still be seen and appreciated by your partner. Ediya's fourth stage to build a relationship that lasts is to build together, not just to date together. Yes, Too many couples date each other, but they never build anything together. A relationship without a shared purpose becomes just like a pastime. Ediya Pill, what do we build together? You need to build emotional safety and trust. You need to build financial vision and responsibility. Have a plan and vision for your family, and don't leave everything alone to God and grace. You need to prepare the horse for the battle before victory will come from the Lord. You need to develop a health and well-being habit, right? As a supposed future wife, you don't feed your family to early death, knowing only sorted sacrifices and burnt offering. No, you share community, you share faith, and you share legacy together. Because you see, when you both have a shared legacy, right, you are building together. It becomes a shared journey, not just a solo mission. So you bond on purpose, not just pressure. And you are able to succumb, and you are able to transgress over anything that comes your way. That is the bond you should build together. Ediya's fifth stage to building relationship that lasts beyond love is to prepare for real life, not just the wedding. You see, you are not building for wedding. You are building for a life when you can be tired, when you can be broke, or you can be stressed. These are abnormalities that happen. God forbid, but sometimes life permits certain things. So you don't have to lose your 5 to 10 years savings just because you want to marry or start life with someone. Marriage is a lifetime something, while wedding is just for a day. So whenever you prepare for bad times, you would always have good times, right? You can host a porch, an anniversary or something years later after you have made it in life. You can remarry your wife, but when you are starting life, you have responsibilities to handle, and you don't have to waste unnecessarily on things. So parents and guardians, please don't sell your daughters to us. Please don't sell your sons to us. I have a friend, Richard. Richard was ready to marry, went for the list, and the mother of the girlfriend was requesting a car. Meanwhile, this guy is just starting life. Just because the mother heard that Richard was from UK coming to marry her daughter in Nigeria, so just billing him with a car. I also know Ediya. Yes, their father was from Ghana, and then Ediya wanted to marry, brought the link, and they were charging 30 cows. How? Please, if we are in the diaspora, it doesn't mean we have a lot. No, we are students trying to start life on our own. So please, don't charge us that much. A friend of mine asked me, Francis, in this generation, do we even have true love? I told him, yes, there are true love. Genuine people still exist. So how would you know that someone truly loves you? The first thing is that they will profess it. Yes, this is more than saying I love you. It should be about public and private affirmations. He openly claims you, not just in labels, but with intentions. He includes you in his world. He includes you in his family planning, in his friends, with dreams. He includes you with everything. He speaks of your values, not only to you, but when you are also not in the room. His words align with your actions. His affection isn't hidden from you. No, he is grounded in clarity with you. You see, so when someone is telling you, oh, we are now new, let's not say anything to anyone, let's hide it, that person is lying to you. Don't claim to be the only main chick when someone is the main chick and you are the side chick, right? When someone truly loves you, he will profess it. So let's keep it idle. You enter a relationship with someone for like 6 months to 2 years, and he has not introduced you to any important personality in his life. You don't know the father, you don't know the mother, any mentor, you don't know anybody, any friend around him, and you think he is serious with you, that relationship is only dependent on a SIM card and an email. He will one time just throw away the SIM card, the email, because you don't know anything about that fellow, and then your life will be ruined. Profess is to name you as someone who is well chosen, consistent, and without fear. The second thing, when someone truly loves you, is he or she will provide for you. This isn't just financial. It is about creating safety and emotional availability, right? He provides peace and presence for you. He doesn't provide or give you pressure. He or she provides consistency, not just chaos. He provides support, whether it is with your goals, with your mental load, with your emotional load, with your dreams, your vision. He will provide that support for you. He or she pays attention to your love languages and meets you there freely and intentionally. So to provide is to anticipate needs, not out of obligation, but out of devotion, because there cannot be love without sacrifice. There cannot be love without giving. Providing, I don't mean that you should take responsibilities from his or her father when you are not married. No. The third thing, when someone truly loves you, is that that person will protect you. Yes, protection goes beyond physical safety. It means guarding your heart, your mind, your soul, your peace. He or she doesn't weaponize your vulnerability. No, he steps in not only when you are in danger, but when you are doubting yourself. He comes in to provide that protection for you. He protects the relationship from disrespect, from distraction, from disloyalty, from any form of insanity. Yes, he holds space for you in softness, right? And never uses your emotions against you. So to protect is to create a world where you can breathe freely, you feel seen, your emotions are cared for, and you fully see yourself without fear. When a man or woman professes, provides, and protects, you don't have to constantly ask for proof. You feel it in their energy, in their decisions, and in their presence. Now, let me redeem my promise I made to you from the beginning of this video, right? Let's build something that lasts. So here is what I want you to do, the actionable steps, right? The first actionable step is to journal prompt. What wounds do I still carry into this relationship? And you see, you have to heal from past relationship. And it's not about rushing. It is about being intentional. Let's quickly walk through how to move forward with clarity, as I promised. The first is to feel it fully, right? Don't bypass the pain, right? Let yourself grieve. You have to journal. If you deserve to cry, you cry. If you reflect, you reflect. Even Jesus Christ cried. So if you have to cry, yes. Broken hearts, some people have been brokenhearted, they cry. You cry. You see, because it moves through you, and then you are able to bring it out. And the second thing is that you have to remove the residue. You have to unfollow, you delete chats, you have to give back all belongings, because you need to create a clean emotional space and a digital space too. So you remove residue, you clean everything. You need to also get curious, not bitter, right? You have to ask yourself deep questions. What that relationship taught you, what you were the patterns, what you need to learn from it, how to break free and move ahead, right? And what you will not need to carry along, what you need to drop, you learn from it. The next step is to learn and reconnect with yourself, right? You pour into your body goals, passion, and spiritual purposes, right? You spiritually center yourself. You reclaim what may have been dimmed by your previous relationship. And the next is to lean into people, right? Trusted friends, not just anybody, mentors. And even you can take therapies, right? Healing speed up the rate of self-reflection. Yes, it's true. Sometimes you also need to set new standard for yourself. because you clarify what you truly want, you clarify what you truly need and deserve. You don't just allow anybody in again, and you don't need to rush for the next relationship. No, wholeness attracts wholeness. You need to heal first so that you can love better. So you need to, fast healing is really deep healing, done with honesty and self-respect. Don't rush into new things. Become whole first. The second actionable step here is to write 3 core values that your future or your current partner must share with you. Yes, some are non-negotiable. It can be faith, it can be legacy, it can be passion, it can be emotional and financial intelligence, it can be maturity, it can be responsibility, it can be loyalty, it can be discipline, it can be faithfulness. You see, some of these are non-negotiable, but someone who doesn't know how to drive, someone who doesn't know how to cook, these are skills you can acquire 1 week, 1 month. You can learn how to drive, you can learn how to cook, but some character, bad character, those you cannot cope with, you need to make sure that those are non-negotiables. The third is to have one hard conversation, yes, with yourself, with a mentor, with a friend you trust, or with a date, because you need to know who you truly are. You need to grow, you need to know your strength, because when you are whole, you attract those who are also whole. Let's now recap on the 5 stages to building a strong, lasting relationship beyond love and attraction. The first is to know yourself. The second stage was to choose from alignment, not desperation. The third was to build communication before commitment. The fourth was to build together, not just to date together. And the fifth was to prepare for real life, not just the wedding. If this video spoke clarity to you, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ediya Pill, because someone you love also needs to hear this video, right? Healthy love is not found, it is built. It is built with commitment, it is built with sacrifice, it is built with intention, and it is built with clarity, it is built with courage, and it is built on purpose, right? Subscribe for more real-world driven strategies on Ediya Pill. I am Ediya Francis Kwame, and this is Ediya Pill, where we don't just grow, we transform and live fulfilled. Embrace the holistic journey. Let us live the life our future self will be thankful and proud of. Ediya Pill, your dosage to holistic living. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in our subsequent videos. Bye for now.